Well, Braden, you got to Thorne a couple of times. He was able to get away a couple of times. What's going to be the key this weekend to get pressure on Ball State's quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, similar things. We're just going to do what we do best, and that's getting to the quarterback, getting pressure up front. But he's a shorter quarterback over there, so matching hands and tipping balls and getting him up in the air for other guys to make plays is going to be huge this week.
You always taught to play to the whistle, and you did that exactly when you forced that fumble. When you saw that he was on top of the defense there, what made you just go for it?
Yeah, I just saw the ball staying there. It looked like I actually kind of stopped on the play, but I just saw the ball sitting there. I was like, might as well play. I didn't hear a whistle, so, they say play to the whistle and punched the ball out, and luckily, it went our way.
Ball State was a tough game for the Broncos last year. You've gotten to watch a little film on them so far. What do you see?
Yeah, they're similar to what they've been the last 3 years. I think we know what to expect, but at the end of the day, we just got to play our game, run our calls, and run our defense, and be who we are. And I think we'll be all right on the field. But at the end of the day, we just got to do what we do best.
As a veteran group for you guys, how did it feel? You had a couple new guys to line up next to. What did you see about, Dabney and the newer faces on the defense?
Yeah, no, Dabney, he played great. Him and Hosey fit in really well. And then we also had Tyson Lee, a young guy that rotated in that played really well. But I think we got a new test this week. It's going to be a more experienced offensive line this week. So we got to come prepared, got to have a good day of practice tomorrow and really finish strong.
All right, thanks, Braden.
Appreciate you.
Huge weekend for you. You get a full scholarship, and then the next day you're lining up to start against Michigan State. You just talk about your weekend and the whirlwind that it was.
It's always been a dream to get a scholarship, and I was blessed to get the opportunity, and then another dream come true playing Michigan State in Spartan Stadium. That's cool coming from Michigan, and it was a great weekend. Obviously, didn't get the result we wanted, but I think we learned a lot about our team and about the fight that we have, and being down 2 scores at least and then bringing it close and could have been a tie ball game, it's big to see that we've got a lot of fight and we can carry that on week to week.
You were 5 targets and 5 catches. How were you able to find those little bit of pockets in the Michigan State defense?
We worked on it all week. Great look from the scout team, and coach set me up right, and whoever Jack reads, the ball comes to. But, everyone found holes, and I think everyone on our team did a great job finding those holes.
Ball State presents a big challenge, and obviously it's a huge game being a MAC West game in week 2. What's the focus on going into Saturday?
The ball. It's 2 red zone turnovers is not what we want, and you're not going to win games like that. So that's what we are emphasizing this week, and that we got to carry that on week to week as well. That determines a game.
All right, thank you.
Yep, thank you.
You had to feel good getting back out there. Obviously, suffered an injury last year. You had to sit out most of the season.
Yes, sir. It was very humbling being back and be able to go out with my brothers and just do what I love to do. So it was very exciting for me to go against a good group of wide receivers coming back from my first game.
Those wide receivers were tough on you guys. What did you learn as a position group from watching that game over again?
We learned that even if we're in phase, we just got to finish. We got to play through the ball, get eyes back to the ball, and just finish hard and play harder than the receivers.
The way Coach Espo draws everything up, you're relied upon a lot of man-to-man coverage. Do you guys as a group and yourself individually like that pressure, knowing that, it's on you guys to make the plays?
Oh, we love the pressure. So we want to have that pressure on us to make plays because we know the guys up front and the linebackers, we sending them, they're going to get home, so we got to do our job in the back end and just stay locked up on our man. And this is a great defense if you want to play at the next level, so you got to get used to it.
Got to watch a little bit of Ball State film. What have you seen out of them?
I see they got a good slot receiver, shifty guy back there. They got big outside receivers that I think we're going to have to be very physical with this week.
Thanks, Dashon.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Well, Corey, that was probably one of the better defenses you guys are going to see all year. Jack didn't get a ton of time, but what did you see out of him in his first career start?
I saw a lot of toughness. He's a young guy, and he was just going through his progressions. I felt like he made a lot of great plays out there. But he's a young guy. He's going to only get better from here. So I feel like he played tough.
Big difference between him and Caleb Elby has to be the wheels. How excited were you to see when he took off on that long run?
Man, he didn't shock me, but I was shocked that he was running that far. I'm like, man, I just followed behind him. I had to protect my QB. So it was nice to see him get out the pocket and open it up, give the defense something else to look at.
What kind of challenges do Ball State and their secondary press on you guys?
They got some good corners, I would say. I mean, this Ball State is always a challenge every year. You know, got to get them guys respect. But I feel like this game is going to be a test, an early test for us, just like how Michigan State was. So it'll be good. It'll be good for our guys to get out there and have this test again.
I mean, other than the COVID year, it's got to be a bit different facing a conference foe so early on in the season.
Yeah. You know, Ball State. During the COVID year, it was a mess, like, you know, with all the COVID and stuff. But Ball State, I feel like it'd be another challenge for us, I'd say.